I wish, like, I have a fantasy that, like, the cast of Family Guy would heckle me when I'm doing comedy. I don't know how it's possible without heroin, but, like, I'd be up here and I'd be like, yeah, my girlfriend left me, and Peter'd be going like, oh, God, what the hell is this? Somebody throw a freaking pie already, huh? Still would be right there, too. Oh, God, Brian, this is painful. Will somebody please tell Slim Fast Fabio to get off the stage, please? Jon Allen, you're doing comedy, Maybe start a little setup for a joke, Maybe there's a little bit of a punchline again? Do a few voices, everybody goes so happy. I'm sure it'll work out fine. Quagmire will be right there. Wow, that chick on stage is kind of hot. It's actually a guy. Oh, God! Oh, now you're just being nasty. That's almost all of it. Because I love Family Guy, because other than, like, you know, some of those shows, like, cartoons today suck, right? Yeah. What happened to the cartoons from my generation, you guys? What happened to Thundercats, huh? What happened to Transformers, aside from Michael Bay? What happened? I got him. I remember on G.I. Joe? G.I. Joe, give it up for G.I. Joe. You remember at the end, though, they, like, try to teach you stuff? I don't even gotta do the joke and two people laugh because they know how retarded that was. Because you get to the end of G.I. Joe, all these people trying to kill each other, and you got like these two little retarded kids going like, hey Jimmy, look, a lawnmower. Cool, let's stick our faces into it. A tin hut. It's Sergeant Slaughter. Don't stick your face into that lawnmower, kid. And the little kid, right? He's like, why? You'll break your dad's lawnmower. Oh, yeah, huh? Thanks, Sergeant Slaughter. Now we know. And no one's half the battle. And I got a room at the Radisson if you want. No. Well, they're always right there. Have you noticed that, man? They're like waiting. Like, oh, those kids are going to do something stupid sooner or later. And you got like the one kid, hey, I scraped my knee. Hey, kid, how's it going? You ready for a life lesson? I'm barbecue. G.I. Joe named Barbecue. Watch out, Cobra Commander, we're sending the chef. Every time I do the G.I. Joe bit, there's another comic, Matt Francis, who loves, like, when I do racist Cobra Commander. Destro gets rid of all the Mexicans. Retreat, Cobra! As stated previously, he likes it when I do racist Cobra Commander. Check. I hate, we got any nerds in here? Yeah, websites. Like, I hate, like, because my nerds don't understand this. I hate having to call tech support, man. Because every time you do, you get this dude, like, he's in India or Pakistan or whatever, had like a week of training, doesn't know nothing. No matter what problem you throw at him, it's like, oh, that's a problem. You should try reformatting the hard drive. My nerds know, right on. See, because let me explain it for the non-nerds. Reformatting the hard drive is going to delete everything, okay? Everything that's precious to you, porn, is gone. So I guess because he's Hindi or Buddhist or whatever, his idea is kill your computer. Maybe it'll come back to life reincarnated as one that actually works. So I tested this, man, because I want my jokes to have, like, facts behind them and stuff. So I called him up. Facts, I know the word. so I called him up, I was like, hey man, I can't get my my screensaver, there's like flying toasters. Oh, that's a lot of bread, you should try reformatting the hard drive. No, sir, actually what happened, I can't get into my email. Oh no, reformat the hard drive is what you need. Sir, I know I've called the wrong number, but my wife's having a baby, I don't know what to do. Reformat the hard drive, reformat the hard drive. I can't, we're Catholic. Kind of abortion joke? Awkward. So I said, look, man, I'm on to you. You will give me some decent advice or I will report you to the manager. He's like, fine, what are you using? Like a Windows? Progress, yes. I am using Windows XP. Oh, you should get an Apple. What the fuck, man? Why should I get an Apple? Well, it's just that you're going to be real hungry after you reformat the hard drive. Oh, shit! No! I dropped the bombshell. Anybody got while on the subject of phones, anybody got those Bluetooths? Clap if you got the Bluetooths. Fuck y'all, I can't afford that stuff, man. You tricked you. What I do is I do the ghetto thing, right? Since it's a law, you can't have your phone while you're driving. I just drop it in my lap on speakerphone. Except I don't do it like when I call someplace like this, like a comedy booker, because it just looks like I'm really angry at my penis. I'll be like in my car driving, hey buddy, how we doing tonight? How much time am I gonna get, huh? 5 minutes? You stupid dick! After all I've done to you, you skinny little prick, I am gonna beat you like a... Oh, hey, Father Ron, how we doing? Can you believe this guy? What a real jerk-off. Where you going? And then the next day at Mass, he's like, peace be with you, peace be with you. The phone dick guy, no, peace be with you. I wish that I was like famous enough that I could have like a phone sex line so that like when people call in, I could hire like celebrities who have no business being on a phone sex line. So you'd call in, you'd be like, hey baby, what are you doing tonight? And you get like Gilbert Gottfried. I'm just sitting here watching Aladdin. Iago the parrot was a fine character. Affleck. The hell, man? So you press a button, because that's just weird, right? So you press a button so you can transfer if you don't like that celebrity. You press it and it's like, hey, what are you wearing? And you get like Chris Rock. Well, the people always ask me what I'm wearing. You don't want to know what I'm wearing. You want to know what I'm not wearing. Ask me about my titties. Ask me about my ass. That's hurtful. You ready for love? I'm ready, Dad. Why are they all guys so far? Hey, baby, how old are you? How old are you? Really? That's where I lost you? I talked about G.I. Joes and child molestation, but the second I mentioned Michael Jackson, too far, John. We're going to report to the manager. Reformat these hard drive. A callback. Last guy would be like, I don't know, John Lovitz. You want the John Lovitz impression? I'll do it. All right. Yes, I'm going to gobble the knob. Don't mind if I do. Okay, that's the ticket. John Lovitz? Yeah, critic got canceled. Where should I pick up chicks? Subway, and then eat fresh. I'll leave you guys. Oh, that's a grammar joke more than anything, you guys. I left it in your capable hands to interpret however you want it, so shame on you. I'll leave you on this note, man. I like driving up to LA. I do. Because, like, when you get to about the 405, like, the radio stations merge. So I'll be listening, like, Rock 91X, right? And for the weirdest, it turns like this ultra-conservative Christian stations. The weirdest stuff. You seen this? Heard this? Edit. It's like, I'll be listening to Rock 105, and it's like Ozzy, right? And he's like, you should worship the devil. Do not follow the evil one, my children. That is not the way to go. What the hell? They're fighting to be on my radio. What's up with this, man? I tried it again, though, and it was like Linkin Park. Don't beat me up. And it was like, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. In the end is where everything will matter, my children, in the kingdom of heaven. The best is when it's two songs, right? You're listening to Drowning Pool going like, let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the floor, and I will raise you up on eagle's wing. Why is Billy Ray Cyrus still on stage? Last thing I'll leave you on is when I get to LA, everybody's looking for celebrities, right? Some chick came up to me and she was like, hey, you look kind of like Tom Cruise when he did Interview with the Vampire. And before you think I'm getting cocky, remember, that used to be a compliment. Now it's like, hey, you're kind of like Tom Cruise. Fuck you, you're in a cult. Screw you, you kidnapped Katie Holmes. Tom Cruise. I've known vacuums that spent less time in the closet than Tom Cruise, okay? And they sucked less too. Yeah! Folks, thank you so much for being here. My name is Jon Allen. Enjoy the rest of your show tonight. Hey, Jon Allen, Jon Allen, Jon Allen, Jon Allen.